People who say, well, you see, for my occupation, I tend to sort of like, it requires a lot of sitting. And let's say I work late, I get to the office very early in the morning, and then I get home very late
By
in
the
the
time you
evening.
go home, you're
Exactly,
tired.
you're tired, and you
We have-
just don't have time to try and be active. So during the day, are there some of the things that they can do in as much as the work is demanding and all those things? Are there exercises, things that they can do?
There are small things. That is why many of the physiotherapists or many of the people have come out with, I don't know whether you know, 10,000 steps a day. There's certain programs like that.
Yeah.
So what it means is that try to, for example, suppose your office on the 3rd floor, don't take the lift, take the stairs.
Take the stairs.
So these are exercises that you do without your knowledge. So you are, so I would say take the stairs instead of the lift.
Okay.
Suppose you wanted to go to the neighborhood shop, don't take the car, walk and go. So these are small things which you can do, you can fashion yourself, by which you do exercise without your own knowledge. So try to do also, don't take the car or for unnecessary reasons, don't take the lift, use the stairs, and 10,000 steps, of course, now there are fancy watches and things like that, they count how many steps you are.
You have in a day.
So you can do 10,000 steps per day, like try to walk around. And as you know, in many of these IT companies, of course in Kenya also it has come, it's a sedentary job. You sit on the computer from morning till night. So most of these big time IT companies, they have a gym inside itself to break the monotonous. So these guys who are on the computer, they take a break, go run on the treadmill, come back and then do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Most of these places they have a gym inside to promote them to do more active life. Because your work is sedentary, so might as well do it.
Yeah, but if you can do that, then try walk around.
So I think basically it is a mentality. You should be motivated to walk around, to do the things. But if you are not motivated, someone is trying to inject in you, it may be difficult.
Okay.
So you have to, it has to come from within.
Yes, true.
It has to come within. You have to feel that, okay, I have to walk around, I have to be fit, I have to have a healthy lifestyle, so that you have a comfortable life ahead. That has to come from inside.
True.
You can try to advise them.
Okay.
But there is a saying.
If they don't have the motivation from
there is a saying in English. It says that you can take the horse to the water, but the horse has to drink the water. You can't drink the water. So it has to come from within.
From within. Okay, I like that because we've had so many people who say, I enrolled in a gym and then a month later, I couldn't do it. So you don't really have to go to the gym for you to stay fit.
I don't think so.
If you can, well and good.
That's fine.
But if you cannot, walk around and do all those things. Yes. Okay, and in terms of still on the exercises, I know there's some people who'd say, and especially in pregnancy, where at times one is tired and don't have the energy and, to do all those things. Again, are there exercises that they can still
I would say, they don't have to really go and run in the gym.
Yeah.
We can just go for a stroll and walk.
Yes.
As per the advice of the obstetrician and gynecologist, you can do it.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So for a person, especially when genetics, of course, comes to play, a person might try, all right, and because they know, first of all, of course, they are at risk and do all these things. And of course, sometimes you can't do anything, about it because it's in your genetics.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So for them, do they have to sort of like, and especially for the exercise and lifestyle and all those things, let's say do like twice as compared to a person who's not at risk?
No, it's like, I don't think you have to do like that because it's like, you are eating all the food in one day for 1 week.
Okay.
No, you should not do like that.
Okay.
No, when you have a genetic preponderance, what I mean to say, in latest, now they have genetic mapping is there in some places, some in the Western world where you map and say, all right, you are at risk.
Yeah.
When you have a genetic preponderance, you have a genetic trait inside you, taking that, you must have heard, 25-year-old boy had a heart attack.
Yep.
Things like that. Usually it happens in 50s and 60s. Here is a boy who has got 25.
Yeah.
If you trace his genetics, you find that his father had a problem, his mother had a problem, so it is inside. So those are the people who should be very cautious, very more aware, and you should be in touch with the doctors, and those are the people who have to be extra cautious, not cautious, extra cautious regarding the food, regarding the drinks, smoking, stress, blood pressure, diabetes, all those things.
Okay.